Hey, welcome to Cutting Edge Quilter. I'm Angie, and today I have something extremely exciting for you. Mine and my husband's 30th anniversary was on Monday, and the 24th. And for our anniversary, we decided to go up to Hamilton to check out Missouri Star Quilt Company, and I want to take you along with us. Also, stay tuned for the end of this video, and I'll show you the haul that I got from Missouri Star Quilt Company, and we'll open it together. Hamilton didn't have too many places to stay, so we went up to Chillicothe, and we found these beautiful murals that I wanted to take a picture of. It's a home of the sliced bread, so that's what the murals are about. On this next shot, there was some they painted some, looks like windows, and those are painted onto the building, so I thought that was pretty neat. Now this is coming into Hamilton, the quilt mural. I just love that quilt mural there. Has several different quilts. This is the batik process. They use these dyes to make the batiks and the wax, as you can see on your right. And these are a few of the dyes that they use to make the batiks. I thought that was very interesting. And this is the stairs going up to one of the shops. I thought was really neat. This shop used to be the JCPenney company. And this is the view of the outside of the shops. There's some really nice old sewing machines throughout the shops. That I thought was really neat, and they had this cute shelf full of little machines. I believe some of them are toys, some of them are not, but I thought that was really cute and interesting. This is the view from one of the shops. Inside the shops, they have some really pretty quilts. Of course, you know, the quilts will be hanging on the walls, so this is another view from the streets, and that one is the Missouri Star Quilt Company, the actual store mural, and another mural inside the really pretty murals on the side of the buildings. This is another view of the Penny's Quilt Shop. This is us standing in front of my favorite quilt that was painted on the mural, and this is the museum, the quilt museum that you would come across. These are just a few of the quilts that were in the museum. It costs, I believe, $12 a person to go into the museum. There's 3 floors. I love this pixel quilt of Einstein, Albert Einstein, and it has like I think it was set was set into an old schoolhouse, so that's why, you know, you see these chalkboards and things like that. That's what the building used to be before it was the museum. And this peacock was my husband's favorite quilt. These are some of the toy sewing machines. They have a whole room full of toy sewing machines. We thought were really neat. And this is an old long arm machine with some doilies and things on top of it. Now this is really neat. This was the world's biggest spool of thread, and it's been a while, so what this guy is doing is going around the thread with some kind of string, and that's kind of bulking it up, and they're going to redo some of the thread around it. And he said his wife came up with the idea of using that little train set to go around and around the spool. So I thought that was a really neat idea, and just to kind of bulk it up. And afterwards, we went ahead and took about a 45-minute drive to go to the Chase Candy Company, home of the Cherry Mash, of course. And that's in Kansas City. I had so much fun at Missouri Star Quilt Company. It was a little bit different than what I thought it would be. It was really hot too. But all of their buildings and their shops they kept it very cool. And yeah, it was so much fun to go into each individual shop to see what, you know, there was a Christmas theme, there was a batik theme shop just several different shops, and most of the people there were really friendly. I found a couple that weren't so friendly, but I guess you find that in any shop. But there was also a museum for the JCPenney. Had the museum on that same strip, so we went in there and checked that out, and also the JCPenney home that he grew up in. So that was very interesting. Of course, it had a lot of quilts in there. So now let's see what I got. First thing I got was, I'm going to show off this small bag first. We were kind of stuffing this bag as we went to different shops, and they were starting to get too small, so I had to get some more bags. The first thing I got was this Quilt As You Go hexagon template set. So that will be really fun. I've seen a lot of TikTok videos about people doing this and creating some beautiful, gorgeous quilts just using this template. So I can't wait to get started with that. And also at this same shop, I got a mini color wheel because I'm not the best at picking out colors that coordinate well together. So I thought this might help me with the color wheel to see which colors would be best that work together well. And also at that shop, I got this kind of a backstory. We have been to the Smoky Mountains twice in Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge, and we loved it. Especially our son, who's 19, he absolutely loves Smoky Mountains. So that's, if we were to choose between ocean and mountains, it would definitely be mountains for us. So I'm interested to know, put your comments below. Would you rather go to the oceans or mountains for vacation? But anyway, after saying all that, there's one store that kind of specialized, had a lot of the panels for different national parks and things, and they had one for Smoky Mountains. So I went ahead and purchased that panel, and I'll show you this. I cannot wait to make something with this. Make sure I don't have it upside down for you. But yeah, there's that panel. A really pretty waterfall. I think I actually have a picture that I've taken of this waterfall. I'll have to put it above to show you what I'm talking about. Let me go ahead and, pretty deer, and then it has the Great Smoky Mountains on the bottom. So I can't wait to make something with this. And then I started getting these bigger bags. It's the Missouri Star Quilt Company's 15-year bash, I believe in September. So they have these bags that they give out whenever you purchase something. So this purchase, I found this panel that I really liked. All their panels were hanging up, and so you just kind of picked them out of a bin. And I really liked this one. So I'm going to open this for you. I thought it would be really pretty, a really pretty quilt. Kind of a home, all different homes. It says Home Sweet Home in the middle, and then just homes. Just a little cute little quilt panel. And so I found this fabric, the jelly roll, that I thought would be perfect with it, the colors. And this is an Andover English Garden by Laundry Basket Quilts. So it had some really pretty colors that I think would match well with this fabric. So I'll probably make my border around it with this fabric here. And while I was paying, of course, there was some impulse buys. They had these books there. I really don't need any more books. I've got books running out the ears, but this was on the counter and it was on sale. So I thought I would get that because it was had some really pretty table runners in there, which I need to make some more table runners for our table. I only have one, and I would love to have different themes. Just switch them out as I go. So I thought this was a really pretty book. And like I said, it has all different kinds of table runners in there that would go with any decor. Okay. So now I have one more bag. I love these bags. And I think this is my favorite one. This is what I actually got at the Missouri Star Quilt store. So there was a store with just Missouri Star Quilt Company, and it was really neat. I really love this store. They had some really pretty, and you saw in some of that video, some really neat old sewing machines in it. So my husband, who's a sewing machine mechanic, he really enjoyed looking at all those old sewing machines, especially at the museum that we went to. But this is what I got, the first thing that I got there. It's a quilt builder card deck, and all of these and then some, a lot more, are in this card deck. And you open it up and it has how much fabric that you need for each block. You can make different blocks, and I think I'll make a series with using some of these blocks. And then you can make like a sampler quilt. So I thought that was very neat. So I can't wait to get started using this. Last but not least, I had to get a shirt. So I loved this color, and I had to get one with that has Missouri Star Quilt on it. So that's what it looks like. Quilters are peacemakers. It has Missouri Star Quilt on the bottom, and I only had one size, which is a little bit of this kind of shirt, which is a little bit bigger than what I normally get, but I'm hoping that it will shrink as I wash it. But I absolutely loved, this was my favorite one with that sewing machine on it. It's so pretty. And like I said, it says, quilters are peacemakers. So cute. And that's it. That's my time at Missouri Star Quilt Company. I was so excited to go there, and we had a lot of fun walking through all the shops. And as you saw in my videos, that I just love the actual decor of the shops. Like the stairs going up to one shop. It was really cute with the quilt on the steps, the quilting on the steps. And I especially liked the Aurifil, the world's largest spool of thread. So, well, fun fact about that, we did ask the person that was next to that spool of thread if it is in the Guinness Book of World Records, and he informed us that no, it is not, because it will need to have, in order for it to be a real spool of thread, it'll need to be on wood. So that's the reason why it's not in the Guinness Book of World Records. But you know, you never know, they might go ahead and make one that is a wooden spool. Thank you so much for joining along with us, and if you like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up down below. I really appreciate it, and happy quilting! Thanks for watching.